Hey, how you doing, everybody? It's Joe Henry, Lake of the Woods Tourism, and I'm with Nick Painovich, owner of Zippel Resort. How you doing, Nick?
We're doing good.
Good. You know what? Nick had come up with an idea of this Igloo Bar on the ice. And we're actually inside the bar on the ice right now as we speak. So many people have asked me about the Igloo Bar. I thought it'd be fun to make a video of it. And Nick, first of all, how'd you come up with the idea of the Igloo Bar?
Well, my wife and I knocked the idea around. You put together things that people like to do, and you put it in a convenient location, you know, and they have a good time with it. People like to have a cocktail or a soft drink. They like to eat, and they like to fish. They come up here to ice fish, you know. Like to watch TV, a special event on, and we put it right in the middle of what they come up here for, and they got something else to do besides fish.
Works out pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. For fishermen as well as snowmobilers and different type of activities that they mix with the ice fishing industry.
Well, that makes sense. How old is the Igloo Bar?
Yeah, I think we're in our 5th year now.
Really?
Yeah, I did. We just figured it out this evening. I knew you guys were coming. I said, how? So yeah, this is our 5th. 2010 was New Year's Eve. We put it on the ice for the first time.
And you know, when you put the bar out, how much ice do you really need? Because this is a big place.
Well, originally we started out with 15 inches. This part was an addition a couple years down the road. That's the main part. But now we have 2 pieces, and we got up to 1,000 square foot in it now. And we like 20 inches of ice to put it out here. We typically flood the ice around here so we could build the ice a little quicker than Mother Nature does. So we make sure we have a good base when we bring it out here so we don't have any issues once we get it here.
Makes good sense. You know, if people want to come out and visit the Igloo Bar, I mean, let's face it, some people stay with Zippel Resort and some people stay at other resorts around the area.
Sure.
But a lot of people like to come to have a couple drinks at the bar.
Absolutely.
If that's the case, are they allowed to drive out to the bar? How does it work?
Sure. We have to get an ice pass. Everybody has an ice pass to access our ice roads out here. And some people just come up from, 100 miles away, just come up and maybe fish a little bit, see it, and take their picture with it, and eat lunch here or whatnot, and then they go back home. A lot of our guests are out here fishing. We got lots of sleeper houses, our own, as well as guests that stay out in the ice, and gives them something to do. Usually the bike gets slower in the evening, so they can drive over here and chat with some of the other guys, or watch a little TV and have something to eat. Gives them a lot of camaraderie that otherwise we wouldn't normally have.
It's pretty neat. You know, and you have this Igloo Bar actually set up on a reef, don't you? Pretty good spot.
We do. This is actually the Zippel Reef right out in front of where the main flow from Zippel Bay comes into the lake. It's a good little spot. The evening can be real good, for a few hours towards dark. And late winter, we do well with getting over the pike out here. Start putting big sucker minnows down instead of minnows in the lake winter, and come up with some big pike out here.
So what kind of fish are caught out here? What's the biggest pike that's ever been caught?
Sure, well, we've caught over 40-inch pike out of here more than once, There's a lot of big pike in Lake of the Woods, and for some reason in the late winter, they like some of these reefs that hang out on the edges of it. Catch an occasional one during the winter, but we do real well in March, especially mid to late March. The shoreline gets full of pike. I think they're staging up here to come into the Bay to spawn, so they become more available, in late winter, it seems like.
Well, actually, Zippel Bay is actually a popular spot to fish pike in March, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Well, not in the bay itself, out in front here. As we get into April, the fish come in here to spawn. And mid-April, as soon as the ice goes out of Zippel Bay, it's a big spawning ground then. And have another pike tournament, then in open water. Full spawn pike in there, and we do a lot of that late April.
Well, it's good to mention too, because folks don't always know, but Lake of the Woods, northern pike season's open all year long, so April's fair game, which is really kind of neat.
Absolutely. As soon as the ice goes out of the bay, we get a lot of people coming out. It's prime time for big fish. And I think they're staging up out there late in the bay, and that's one reason they show up in places like this, right out in front.
Sure. And you also, you said you can actually rent a fish boat for $5 an hour here and actually fish in the bar, right?
Yeah. This part we don't, but that main part, you have a little hook right next to your table, and you can sit there and provide the bait, and have a rattle wheel down, while you're enjoying a cocktail or a soft drink, and have a bite to eat.
So the rattle reels are provided, and you can just come out here, and you have a limited hot menu, so you have different hot
different items every day.
Yep.
You know, absolutely.
So 2 big screen TVs, a limited hot menu, full bar service. You can fish in the bar. And let me tell you, Nick, I've been here when a fish is caught at night.
Oh, yeah.
And I tell you, as the evening goes on, you're going to notice more and more anglers will start filling up the bar. When a fish is caught, things get pretty festive.
Oh yeah, and when the fish gets missed after a rattle wheel goes off, it's worse yet. Then they really get the flack, you know. But I think the highlight of the whole thing is we got heated biffies, porta potties out here, and people come from all over the lake, if not to come in here to use our porta potties.
Well, it's kind of a funny story. Didn't you tell me that somebody said that when you first put them out, you had porta potties out there for the guests, and somebody said, man, you know, those toilet seats are cold, so you did something about it, didn't you?
Yeah, we did. And we said, well, the ladies were the first ones complaining. I said, okay, well, you know, we bought a factory-built porta potty, we spray foamed it just like we did this structure. Got a heater in it just for the ladies. Well, the ladies can't get in it, and the guys are in it all the time. So we had to do both of them now. So we got 2 porta potties out here, and they get well visited throughout the day. We have cold porta potties scattered out on our main roads for our guests, you know, for their convenience. But they'll drive a little further if they can get 70-degree weather inside of that. So.
That's pretty good. Well, it's kind of neat too, because when you pull up, it's kind of festive because you pull up and you got a nice parking lot, great big 4-lane highway coming up to the bar on ice, you know, and then you have a barrel with a bunch of wood burning in it for people that want to smoke or just get outside and warm up a little bit.
Yeah, it's a nice night, and they like to go out whatever reason, you know, out the bathroom, and if the wind isn't blowing, it's comfortable outside. They like to hang out outside some too. It gets cold pretty good outside. So about sunset, you get the fire going each evening, and everything starts. So.
And what are the hours of the Igloo Bar?
Yeah, noon till 10 p.m. 6 days a week. It's closed on Monday for servicing. So it's open, you know, 10 hours a day, 6 days a week.
Electric lights, you have a big generator running all the electricity.
Yeah, we got a large generator. We got gas lights in case we had issues with power. We got a big generator that powers up everything. Guys can come in here and plug their Vexilars in. They like coming here for that too off the lake. They can do that. We got lots of course, we sell a basic line of our Igloo clothing. You know, people come up for that. That's a big seller. So we have some of that available in here for our guests too. And the big thing is people get a chance to talk with their official.
Well, you know, my understanding is you've actually had special events in here. You've actually had weddings.
Yes, we've had like, I think 3 different weddings now.
People got married in the Igloo Bar.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, really. Guys got white bibs on, you know. Got his sort of boots on. Yeah, we said you gotta do it before noon because it opens at noon. Everybody's expected to open at noon. So usually about 10 o'clock or 11, they do the ceremony, and then have a little reception in here if they want. So, and in the summertime, we actually use it on shore for receptions and things like that for weddings also.
Okay.
It's kind of awesome.
It's kind of festive. You know, I'll tell you what, so many people have talked about the Igloo Bar in Lake of the Woods, and I thought I'd give you an inside look. And, you know, if you want more information on the Igloo Bar, you should certainly welcome to go to Zippel Bay's website, which I believe is zippelbay.com.
Yeah.
Zippelbay.com, and certainly you can come to our website too. We have a link to it. It's Lake of the Woods Tourism. It's lakeofthewoodsmn.com. Nick, awesome place.
Yeah. Appreciate you stopping out.
Darn right. We'll see you again soon.
Oh, absolutely.
All right,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all.